Hi, welcome to Lost Compass Tarot. We're doing a 5-card general reading for my earth signs. That's Taurus, for Virgo, Capricorn. Let's jump into it and see what messages we have for you this week. So we're gonna get 5 cards. See what messages. Ooh. I think that's too many. I'm not going to take that. It's too many. Ooh. That one jumped out. And then these 3 came out. So I'll take those ones. And then we'll do one more. And that. So we have a 10, a 9 of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the 10 of Wands in reverse. What's going on here, earth signs? It doesn't look like things are going well. We have the 10 of Cups in the reverse. So in the past, maybe you had an unhappy family. There's some kind of separation going on, and neglecting the home, disconnected, misalignment, unmet expectations. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's questioning their worth. Maybe they're jealous, longing for connection, overspending, lack of fulfillment, dependent on others. The Queen of Swords is the current position. Someone who's honest, dependent, fair. Maybe they're providing some constructive criticism, objective. They're willing to cut you out. You know, they don't put up with any bullshit. And then we have, and that's your card. That's the Virgo Libra card. Let's see. And then we have the Ace of Swords in reverse, which is into the future. There could be something disastrous. There could be miscommunication, arguments, clouded judgment, rethinking, things not working out. And then the 10 of Wands in reverse is about lack of support, avoiding responsibilities, relief from burdens, feeling lighter, playing it safe. So I see that maybe in the past you came from like an unhappy family and you had a lot of struggles, and maybe that kind of helped you become this very independent person who has a lot of guards up, because they're like, no bullshit, been there, done that, not gonna tolerate people's bullshit because of coming from this unhappy home or having these struggles in the past, where you were dependent on others or emotional needy or not really knowing your worth. Maybe you're just lack of fulfillment and just questioning your own self-worth. And then moving into the future, there's some kind of miscommunication going on that's causing the 10 of Wands in the reverse. So but it's also like maybe something, miscommunication is kind of maybe the lack of support, avoiding the responsibilities, is also like maybe a relief from the burdens. You're feeling lighter and playing it safe. And we want to turn those cards up forward. So, you know, you want maybe not. So there's something's going on. uh, or there's just some clouded judgment. Maybe things are not working out. And so whatever's not working out is going to end up being like a relief. You're going to end up releasing that burden. It's actually going to be a relief. So being strong and independent and like not putting up with other people's bullshit is totally okay. But there is some miscommunication going on that's gonna, or something that's gonna happen that's gonna end up being like, ending up, you're gonna be relieved. So I don't know what exactly that is, but it looks like there's gonna be some, like, you're gonna be unburdened by something. But maybe you also do need to take some, not avoid your responsibilities, but it's also okay to play it safe. Maybe you're lacking some support, so maybe you need to find a support group for whatever you're dealing with. Maybe that will help. But I just see that with the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Wands in reverse, like there's a cycle ending here. Something in the future is coming to end, and you're gonna feel relieved about it. And maybe it's because of your, you know, like, no bullshit dealing with kind of attitude that causes that miscommunication. But it's also maybe that rethinking that situation will end up leaving you not feeling so burdened. You'll end up feeling relief and feeling lighter, and playing it safe is okay. So I don't know exactly what you're playing it safe from, but it definitely seems like you are not putting up with the bullshit. And then we also want to pull affirmation card. So let's pull an affirmation card to go with this reading. Ooh. Okay. Once you fall in love with yourself, their game is over. Embrace gratitude and be optimistic. So just fall in love with yourself. That's okay. Alright, well, I hope this reading resonates. If it does, please like and subscribe for future readings. Until next time, well, I hope you're feeling lighter and less burdened. Bye!